Hi girlies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I thought we could go through my cherry everything shower routine, as well as some of my favourite body care pieces and also my new favourite fragrances. I'm starting off my morning routine by gently brushing through my hair with my Tangle teaser. Now, I want to say that I slept with my hair in plaits last night. My hair naturally has a little bit of a wave to it. I think I sit somewhere between a 1C and a 2A. I have little bits that kind of go into ringlets, other bits that are a little bit more straight, and then other bits that are kind of just wavy. So I generally say I have wavy hair. And then going in with my Go Lab Beauty Strengthening Scalp Massage Oil. This is currently on sale for Black Friday and it's been reduced to $26.99. And then going in with my Bamboo Scalp Massager from Go Lab Beauty. I like to use a bamboo massager just because it helps to increase the blood flow to your scalp, which over time will help your hair to grow. I have a lot of baby hairs framing my face, so I tend to focus my Bamboo Scalp Massager sort of around my hairline, just because these hairs kind of just grow to like a full fringe level and then they just don't seem to grow any further. When I received my scalp massager, I was really disappointed because I thought I'd received a faulty one. There's a bristle missing around the top middle of the brush and I was like, oh no, like where is this bristle? And it's actually just a hole to help with air filtration. Another reason I really like to use a bamboo scalp massager is because it doubles up as a brush, so I don't really want to use my Tangle teaser when my hair is covered in oil. I used to use this pink rubbery scalp massager from Amazon and I just couldn't really get my hair into a ponytail with it, and so I used to use my fingers quite a lot, and once you get oil on your hands it's actually really difficult to get off. I normally leave this oil on my hair for about an hour. Normally I do Pilates, but on this day I actually just sat and watched movies with lemon. I'm starting off with Fenty's Clear Thinker shampoo and I'm really massaging this into my scalp just to make sure I get rid of all the excess oil. I'm then going in with Wave's Scalp and Body Scrub and I'm just exfoliating my scalp. I do suffer a little bit, I don't know if suffer's the right word, but I do get a little bit of dandruff. My hair's mainly greasy and I went to a PR event with Fenty Beauty recently and they had these tiny cameras and it showed you just sort of what your scalp was looking like, and I was really surprised to see how much oil is on my scalp. For my second shampoo, I'm going in with Lush's Daddy-O shampoo. Now, I normally use this first, and I'm not entirely sure why I did my shampoo routine this way around. Because I did a scalp exfoliation and I've used oil today, I'm just really massaging this into my scalp. I don't want any sort of exfoliation beads left in my hair. Ever since I was small, I've always double shampooed my hair, and I'm always really surprised when people say they don't do a double shampoo, because if you look at the difference between how much the shampoo lathers up on the second wash, you can just see how much it's really cleansing your scalp. Moving on to body care, I'm first going to go in with the Cherry Wild Body Wash from Soap & Glory. Because I have very oily skin, I am prone to getting spots. Fortunately, my acne hasn't really come back on my back, but I do like to just go and wash my back after I've done the shampoo, just to get rid of any sort of residue that might be on my skin. And then going in with Amika's Soul Food Hair Mask, and I only use a really tiny amount on my hair because it is quite fine. For my exfoliator, I'm using Dove's Exfoliating Body Polish in Cherry and Apricot. I actually got this as part of a collaboration with YesStyle. I haven't been able to find this anywhere else, but YesStyle have really good deals on at the moment. So if you are looking to pick up some of the Dove body scrubs, this is probably a really good time to. I really love Dove's body scrubs. I have quite sensitive skin when it comes to exfoliators, and I do come out in red bumps sometimes, but I find that because this is so gentle that I don't really get those red bumps on my legs. For shaving, I'm going in with the Cherry Whip Soap from Sassy Scents. So obviously this is a body wash, but I actually really like to use these for shaving. I love the colour of this soap, and I think because it's pink, it's really easy to see which areas I've shaved and which bits I haven't. To finish off my body care, I'm going to go in with one of my absolute favourite products, which is Sunday's Cherry Whip Foam. If you've seen any of my videos before, you will definitely be familiar with the Sunday's Whip Foam. It's just one of my favourite products to finish off in the shower with. And then going in with Amika's The Cure Hair Mask. I like to use this maybe every other week just to help with any damage or broken ends. And I'm finishing off my hair care with Fenty's The Rich One Conditioner. Again, I'm using the tiniest amount because my hair is very fine. To start off my post-shower body care, I'm going to go in with Soap & Glory's Cherry Wild Body Butter. This is a limited edition collection, which is really annoying because this is such a lovely smell. I'm not sure how long this is going to be about, but if you guys love a cherry smell, definitely get this before it goes. For my arms, I'm going to go in with the Bayless and Harding Cherry Temptation Body Lotion. This is something I've not actually tried before. I didn't know about Bayless and Harding until now, but this is a very true cherry smell and it really reminds me of this cherry chapstick I used to have as a kid. Now you may be wondering why there is a cherry picture on the left hand side of the screen, and I was absolutely horrified when I was editing this video to realise that my husband's feet were sticking out the end of the bed. I'm normally up at about 7 because I work my 9 to 5 Tuesday to Friday, and I think on my off days I normally wake up at about 8:30, whereas Josh has a lot of different like music things that he's doing, so he's often up quite late. Here I'm just going in with my 6-step lymphatic drainage. I'm not sure whether this makes a difference or not. I think I need to be really consistent in order to actually see a difference, and I think I maybe remember to do this twice a week if I'm lucky. For body mist, I'm going in with Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth. This is in the fragrance Cherry Baby. For its main fragrance, it's cherries and chocolate, but there's also a little bit of red poppy and peony. There's also some vanilla in here, which obviously I love, and there's a little whisper of sensual musk. For perfume, we're going to go in with 2 of my new favourite fragrances from Kayali. We're first going to go in with Oudgasm, Chocolate Oud, and then I'm going to finish with Love Fest Burning Cherry. I want the main scent of this to be cherry, so I'm going to put the chocolate on my wrist and then the cherry on my neck and over my jumper. Hey girlies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've already said welcome back to my YouTube channel, but I feel like when I do my speaking bit, I also need to do a little introduction. I wanted to talk to you guys about some of my favourite cherry products that I didn't use in my morning routine. Soap & Glory has a really special place in my heart. I always get something from Soap & Glory for Christmas, normally in my stocking that my mum would normally do. And this is the Cherry Wild collection, which is one of my new favourites from Soap & Glory. The collection has 4 pieces. There's a body lotion, a body butter, a shower gel and an exfoliator. The only thing I don't have is the exfoliator, but I'm going to put a little video up of my Berry Bright exfoliator, which is just a different scent, but I think it's the same formula. I really love the scent of this. It has a very traditional cherry smell. I don't think there's anything else other than cherry, maybe a little bit vanilla-y or something sweet. Just reading off the description, it has a delicate blend with hydrating shea butter and cocoa butters, nourishing almond oil plus vitamin E, specially formulated to give last-longing moisturizer that leaves your skin feeling soft. What I love about Soap & Glory is the price. These are really reasonably priced products and they're really good quality. Body lotion is currently reduced to £4.49, but Boots also have a 3 for 2 sale on for Soap & Glory, and I feel like they normally have a 3 for 2 or normally buy 2 and then you get a certain discount or an extra product with it. You can also pick the body lotion up with the body butter and the body gel for £19.90 in the Black Friday sale. These are perfect if you're making a stocking for anyone. My mum always used to put little bits in for me and my sister, and I think this was like the first kind of proper skincare, body care brand that I ever tried. Something I discovered this week is the Bayless and Harding Cherry Temptation. This is the lotion and then this is the body mist, and it also goes in your hair too. This has notes of dark cherry, jasmine and sandalwood, and I've spoken to you guys before about a lot of my vanilla based perfumes having sandalwood in, so I think paired with this, it makes a really nice vanilla cherry smell. The smell of this really reminds me of the cherry chapstick. I think it's the Chupa Chup cherry chapstick. There was a chapstick I used to have. There was a blue one, a cherry one, and I think a green one as well, and this really reminds me of that smell. And every time I think of cherry, I think of the cherry lollipops from Chupa Chups and also the cherry chapstick. If you're like me and you really love a vanilla smell, I think the Cherry Temptation is going to be really nicely paired with the Rare Beauty vanilla perfume. Because they both share the note of sandalwood, I feel like it blends really nicely together to give you that kind of cherry but sweet vanilla smell. Before now, I hadn't tried any of Sabrina Carpenter's products, but I got this set from Debenhams. It comes with the perfume, the lotion, and I think a mini perfume also. It was about £26. I like to pair this scent with Chocolate Oud from Kayali. It has quite a sweet yogurty smell to it, but there's a little bit of a chocolatey undertone. One thing I did find with this packaging is I find it quite difficult to take the lid off. It is a really beautiful perfume and it has notes of apple, chocolate and obviously cherry. Because this has notes of chocolate in, I like to pair it with Kayali's Chocolate Oud. I think it just smells really nice. It has a little bit of a appley scent as well, and together this just smells really nice. In my morning routine, I paired these 2 perfumes together. So this is the Love Fest Burning Cherry from Kayali and also Oudgasm Chocolate Oud, but this actually comes in a body version. This is Kayali's All Over Body Spray in Love Fest, and I was really surprised by the can for this. It feels more like a hairspray can than like a body spray. Like, It feels more hairspray. Obviously these two pair really nicely together. I feel like this has a slightly different smell to the perfume. Softest has notes of burning cherry, raspberries, praline, palo santo, something wood, and then patchouli. I'm sure I have another perfume that has patchouli in it. I have 3 different shower foams. So in my video I used the cherry on top witch shower foam from Sunday, which is one of my favorites. You guys know how much I love this product. Days also has a cherry whip. I think the formula for this is maybe a little bit better than Sunday's, because if you're looking for something that's really foamy, then this is probably what you're looking for, but I don't really like the smell of it. This mainly smells of cherry, but it has maybe an apricot-y undertone. There's something in this that I don't really like the scent of. Also a matching body scrub to this, which I'd quite like to try, because I find that exfoliators, even if it's the same scent as a body gel, it doesn't always quite smell the same. I think this just has a little bit too much apricot in for me. This is the Cherrylicious Whip Shower Foam from Yes Studio, and this smells like a very traditional cherry. It reminds me of that chapstick smell that I was talking about earlier. And if you're really looking for a foam that really foams up, you'll probably prefer this than the Sunday one. I really love Sunday. I just think when you first get it out in the can, it doesn't foam up as much as these, but I do think the formula is better for this. It lasts a lot longer and the scent is just gorgeous. Very last cherry product I have to share with you guys is the Summer Friday Cherry Lip Balm. This is one of my favorites from Summer Fridays. I don't use it as often, especially at nighttime, because it does have this tint to it, but in the daytime, I'm just looking in my mirror below, it just leaves you with this really nice natural cherry tint. Those are all the cherry products that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Unfortunately, my light has died halfway through this video, so hopefully the lighting is fine, but I will see you guys in my next video.